Would you be willing to live on an island without electricity? It's the challenge a few hundred Canadians have taken up. They're living off the west coast on Lasqueti Island. And as our Radio Canada colleague Frederick Arnold found, their lifestyle choice isn't always easy, but it's not free of modern comforts.
Time to board this small ferry from Vancouver Island. Destination Lasqueti, an hour sailing to the north. But don't look for power pylons here. There is no network. The island's 400 residents all live off the grid.
Ezra and Melinda's power company, right here.
Ezra Auerbach moved here more than 40 years ago. Everything in his house is powered by solar panels. And sometimes they're too much of a good thing.
Our batteries are full at 11 o'clock in the morning. And Melinda and I look for creative ways to use up power. Can we steam the laundry today so we can make the solar panels work a little more?
This 73 square kilometer island has no full-time doctor and no hospital. Just a tiny post office, a general store, an elementary school, and a restaurant that operates on a generator.
1, 2, 3.
Still, the island attracts all kinds of people. Some come from all over the world to spend a week in this dance studio, in the middle of the woods. The building is inspired by a 12th century Chinese bridge. Mark Young built it here for a reason.
I was looking for a place that didn't have a building inspector, because I knew I was never going to get that past a building inspector.
He installed his own solar energy system and brags that he never loses power.
You make the decision how much of a challenge you want. I use a generator. I use gas generator when I need to.
Bronwyn Priest has been living here on and off for 17 years and admits life off the grid has its frustrations.
On these sunny days, chopping firewood is not something that I want to wake up and think, oh, I'll chop some firewood. But it keeps you closer to what it means to be alive on this planet.
Her daughter, Simil Kamin, is a true islander, born in this cabin 14 years ago. That's where you were born?
Oui. Right there.
But being off the grid doesn't mean living without modern conveniences.
I obviously don't have like a hairdryer, all those things that city girls have. It's not completely cut off from the world. Like I have Wi-Fi and Netflix and everything, and we have a TV.
The big question, is living off the grid greener and cheaper?
No, it's more expensive and less green. If God forbid the utility actually showed up here and I connected my electric system to the utility, over the course of the year I'd produce 50 or 60% more power.
But for now, they prefer to stay off the grid, even if it's not anymore the best kept secret in BC. Frédéric Arnould, CBC News on Lasqueti Island.